Hello everybody, I am back out in my van. I have my floor installed, I've got my bed set up, I've got a little bit of decoration going on, and I am ready to start working on my blackout windows. I went ahead and watched way too many hours of YouTube videos on how to make blackout windows with Reflectix, with fabric, with no fabric, with duct tape. There are so many different options to choose from. And for the most part, I will not be camping where it is cold and I'm going to need a lot of insulation. So I am not going to worry about that as a function. My whole purpose of my window coverings will be to black out so that nobody can see inside and see that there is a single woman sleeping in here. Nobody can see when I have my laptop open and I'm working at night. I mostly just want privacy windows, so that is what my main focus is going to be. I know that in order for the Reflectix to keep the heat out or in, it has to be plain. I am more interested in just having something decorative than it actually doing its job. So hopefully it will help a little bit, but that's not my biggest concern. So I will be using fabric, Reflectix, and another layer of fabric because I want the inside of my van to be colorful and bright, and I am not a fan of feeling like I am stuck in a giant Jiffy Pop container, basically surrounded by foil waiting to pop. My window coverings will probably not be very effective, but I won't know until I try, and that's part of the fun for me. So I am going to get started on building my windows. You are welcome to follow along as I go through this, or you can fast forward to the end and see if I manage to get it accomplished. It's totally up to you. I know that there will be folks who will tell me that I did it all wrong, and that's okay. That's how I learn. Once I get out there and start camping for real and I'm freezing my butt off, or I'm roasting to death and feel like I'm an easy bake oven, then I will readjust my plan and start over. There's a wasp trying to get in my van, and I think I'm about to have to run. Wasps are not my friend. Go away. So, yeah. Learning is fun, and I'm about to learn a whole lot, I think, in this adventure. So thank you for following along, and I'm gonna get started. I'm armed with some old wallpaper, some scissors, some masking tape, and then I have fabric and some spray adhesive for later. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. I am not going to make you watch me fight with the wallpaper and my pen and listen to me say a whole bunch of swear words that will probably land me at Grandma's house with a bar of soap in my mouth. I managed to get my paper to fit snugly in the window because you want it to be snug and tight so it doesn't fall out. So make sure that you cut the paper bigger than you need it, and then go around the edges and push it in there until it fits, and then leave a little bit of space around the top when you cut so that you can make your Reflectix bigger than you need, because it is easier to deal with something that is too big than to have it be too small and fall out. Let's go get the Reflectix now. Place your pattern on top of the Reflectix and make sure that you cut a little bit wider than you need. Okay, I have gotten my Reflectix cut out and popped into the window. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger than I needed, so I'm going to go around and just crease it and then cut it to size. It fits nice and snug in there. And then once I get that trimmed down, I am going to put black fabric on the outside so that it looks like I have super tinted windows and nobody can see in and creep on me. And then on the inside, I think I might add some pretty light colored fabric. Although now that I am videoing myself in here with this Reflectix, I am noticing that the lighting is pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm looking pretty hot right now. Why, hello there, sailor. Okay, so I am going to get started on the fabric process, and as Tim Gunn would say, make it work. I used the Elmer's spray adhesive for my window covers. You simply spray a nice even coat across the surface of the Reflectix and then lay your fabric over top and smooth it out. I opted to cut my fabric a little wider to leave room for error and then simply trim it to size after the glue was dried. Then you just repeat the process for the other side, making sure your fabric is right side out. Voila! I made my very first window cover. It has got pretty fabric on the inside, black fabric on the other side. I went around the edges with duct tape just to make sure that the fabric stays put and doesn't fray on the edges. I will probably go around it with some stitching and another layer of duct tape just to make sure that it doesn't come apart. I made a tab of duct tape up in the upper corner so that I can pull it down easily and peek out if I feel like I need to see what's going on outside. It will also help make it easier to pull them out of the windows once I am done with them. I'm not going to make you watch me make all of my other window covers because it's pretty much the same process, just different window shapes, and it's not rocket science. So once you've done the first one, you should be able to figure out the next ones. I believe in you. So yeah, I'm not going to make you watch me do all of them. That would be kind of silly and waste a lot of your time. You could be watching cute kittens stuck in tissue boxes or snakes with hats. I'm excited to take you on my very first bucket list road trip adventure, which I have wanted to do for probably a good 10 to 15 years now, and I am excited to show you where I end up. So make sure you subscribe and follow my channel so that you can go along with me on this awesome adventure. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to come back and find out, because I'm a stinker. Anyways, please leave me comments and suggestions below. I love learning, and I love learning from people who know what they're doing, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and that's okay, because I learn by trying and sometimes failing. So far, I've been succeeding, and I hope that that stays a trend. Thank you, and until next time, ciao!